Mutant chain reaction, living underground. It's just no action, it's the shell of a town. Turtles count it off. Yeah!
No. The Turtles return on the Game Boy Advance, and it's another beat 'em up. The Turtles' home has been destroyed by the Mouser robots, and the Turtles trace them back to Baxter Stockwoman's factory, where, surprise surprise, April needs to be rescued. What's different here is each act you choose has a turtle assigned to it, with each containing 4 levels. All 4 turtles have their own attack moves, which are a basic flurry attack and a special attack which takes some health away. Pressing a direction twice, an attack will perform a dash attack. There's also a meter below your health that can be charged up and released to perform a harsh attack. However, if you overcharge it, then your turtle becomes drained and takes a few seconds to recover, leaving you open to attack. Leo can double jump, Raph can climb walls, Mikey can wall jump, and Donnie can vault with his brush handle. The levels are full of foot soldiers or gang members you need to dispose of. They will have their own health meters, so you know how much you need to beat them up. The game briefly changes from a beat 'em up to an action stage once per act. Leo rides a hovercraft through the sewers shooting mousers, Raph races Casey Jones in a bike race, Mikey rides his skateboard in the sewers avoiding objects whilst collecting shards, and Donnie flies his hang glider in a shoot 'em up stage. Each act ends with a boss that may also have foot soldiers helping out. But is this game any good? It's okay. I give the Turtles in Time a bit of a bashing in regards to repetitive gameplay, but this is far worse. It's not a bad game at all, but it gets a bit boring after a while. When you realise there isn't much variety in combat moves, then it becomes less immersive. You have a basic button mash to defeat enemies, whereas a decent fighting game would use different combinations to perform different attacks. Just as an example, pressing jump then down and attack would be good, maybe grappling enemies to jab your knee in the bollocks, the ability to throw them into other enemies. It's pretty basic for beat 'em ups really, especially in the 2000s. The difficulty is fucking stupid. Sometimes my character wouldn't jump out the way of danger, and of course I get hit. But the worst of it all are the action levels. The sewer level requires you to move a reticle around quickly to shoot everything that's heading towards you before it hits the craft, and it's tougher than it looks. Too many hits and you're back to the start. The skateboard section requires you to collect shards and avoid hazards in the way. That's fine, it's a bit like Sonic 2's special stage, and just like that, you have to get a certain amount or you will fail the stage. I think it's about 80 to pass. And as for the bike race with Casey Jones, well, this set my nuts on fire. He accelerates way too slow, but you have to avoid driving into objects or you'll come to a complete stop and have to slowly set off again, and I mean slowly. This is a game of memorization. If you don't remember what's coming up, then you won't finish the stage. On the positive side, this game looks really good. The graphics are nice and the controls are very good. The music is good, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. I think it repeats itself a lot throughout the game. For anyone who hasn't played it and you're a huge fan of the Turtles, then I recommend you give it a try. It's not bad for a little while, but it's certainly not something I'd invest a lot of time in again. There are better Turtles games out there, and it's definitely not the worst one. I give it 65%.
Yeah.